YouTube, Kurt Curtis. In today's video, we're going to be going over the preview for 2025 SP Signature Edition AEW. So by the time this video drops, AEW Metal is going to be released in less than a week. Then after that set, we have the SP Game Used Edition. And then after that set, we have this set here, the SP Signature Edition. So it might be a little bit confusing. You're going to have the Game Used product, which is going to be focused on relics and stuff like that, and then this set, which is going to be focused more on autos, which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of them releasing those back to back. I think maybe you could have saved this set for like a premium product next year or something like that, because this is going to be a 2025 set, even though I don't think it's going to be released in 2025, probably early 2026 if I had to guess, but I obviously could be wrong. Either way, this looks pretty cool, so let's go over this. Compared to other Upper Deck offerings, the 2025 SP Signature Edition AEW Wrestling Checklist is fairly concise with only base cards and autographs available. So this is going to be a pretty simple set. There's not going to be a lot of things going on like in Metal. You got a whole bunch of different insert checklists and a whole bunch of things going on. This is going to be pretty simple. Here we have the incredible Swerve Strickland auto, which appears to be an on-card auto. This looks pretty cool, man. This actually kind of reminds me of the old WCW autographs from back in the day, which those are super sought after. So I definitely like the way this one looks. Pretty cool. Totaling 100 cards, the 2025 SP Signature Edition AEW Wrestling base set highlights a roster of the past and present standouts. So the base set is going to be 100 cards, pretty standard. And each box has one true base card that is numbered to 249. And here we have an example of Mercedes Moné. So the worst case scenario you're going to get is a 249 card. So the base cards are, everything's going to be numbered, it appears like, for the base cards. And the worst you can do is out of 249, which is pretty good. Not too bad. The second base card per box is a limited parallel capped at 99 copies or fewer. Here we have an example of Orange Cassidy, and it is showing the orange out of 75. And those parallels are going to be red out of 99, orange out of 75, yellow out of 50, green out of 25, blue out of 10, purple out of 5, and black 101. So before we move any further, you're going to be getting 3 cards per pack, or per box, really. And you're going to get one guaranteed auto, you're going to get 1 base card numbered out of 249, and then you're going to get 1 base card that's additional parallel, and it's going to be, you know, any of the parallels we just mentioned here. So you're getting 2 base cards, 1 numbered at 249, 1 numbered at 99 or less, and an auto. Some of the autos are going to be on card, like you saw with the Swerve Strickland, and some of them are going to be sticker. But this is a premium product, but you're only getting 3 cards, no fluff, just get straight to the point, 2 numbered cards and an auto. But we'll get more into that in a bit. Beyond the base set, the rest of the 2025 SP Signature Edition AEW Wrestling Checklist is only autographs, with some displaying on-card signatures, which I just mentioned. And here we have an example of the base auto, which I assume the base ones will be sticker autos. And they have golds out of 15 and black 101s. So maybe the base autos might not be numbered, not really sure. But even though this set is going to have on-card autos, like, you can't really complain if you get a Kenny Omega sticker auto out of 15. It's still a good pull. So it's not like on-card or nothing. Now we're going to move along to some of the other on-card autos. Noting hard sign autographs, collectors may remember the Authentic Signature series. And here we have an example of Kyle Fletcher, and this will be one of the on-card autos. So this set's going to be unique, where you got some on-card, some not. More elaborate designs are, say, for AEW Graffiti, numbered out of 50, and the AEW Incredible, numbered out of 99. The Incredible we already saw earlier was Swerve Strickland. And then here we have the Graffiti, and we have an example of Hikaru Shida, and these are numbered out of 50. This looks sick with the black background and then like the gold marker for the auto. These look really cool. I'm really curious to see the checklist for like who's going to be actually in this set, because these look sick, man. Next up, we have a dual signature set covering top matchups. And the example we have here is Chris Statlander versus Megan Bayne. So this should be the first set that Megan Bayne is going to be in. And then here we have a dual auto, because these two were kind of feuding. Problem is, by the time this set comes out, this feud will be long forgotten for the most part, unless they come back to it. But it is still cool that they're going to have dual autos and that we're getting Megan Bayne finally in a set. Other multi-sign cards include signature duels out of 50, signature triples out of 25, and signature quads out of 10. So we're gonna get dual autos, triple autos, and quad autos in this set, which is gonna be sick. I'm assuming, like the example we have here, the triples and quads, most likely even the duels will be sticker autos, but it makes sense with, that many autographs in one card. And we have Shibata, Samoa Joe, and Hook here. Obviously, Hook's been injured, so it kind of isn't as relevant as of now, but still pretty sick. It's going to be cool to see what groups are in this checklist, because as you know, with AEW, there's so many factions and trios and tag teams and stuff that there can be some really, really good triple and quad autos here. Quad autos are going to be out of 10, going to be super rare, and even the triples out of 25, that's rare as well, but still pretty sick. There's no release date as of yet, but even if there was one, we wouldn't really be too confident that it would happen then. We just have to wait and see. Kind of went over this earlier, but we're going to go over it again. 3 cards per pack, 1 pack per box, and then 20 boxes per case with 2 inner cases. And in each box, like I said, you're going to get 1 auto, 1 base card out of 249, and 1 base parallel 99 or less. So not many AEW products guarantee an auto, so it is nice that you are going to be getting an auto. Obviously, it's still a gamble. It's hit or miss. Depends on what the checklist is. But, you can get some pretty sick cards here, and especially with some of the on-card autos as well. The hobby case hits on average are 3 hard-signed autos and 2 multi-signed autographs. So in a case of 20 boxes, 3 of those boxes are going to have on-card autos, and then 2 are going to have, either dual, triple, or quad autos. So 25% of your boxes are going to have like something really good, which is not too bad. And that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I think the price point on this is actually going to be fair, not like Black Diamond or Spectrum when that first came out. It makes sense. There is only 3 cards. However, you are getting good cards, guaranteed an auto. So both this set and the Game Use set, I do plan on opening at least a box because it's going to be affordable too. I just wish this was going to be released at a later time, not necessarily right after the Game Use, but I don't know. It might not be that big of a deal. This looks pretty sick. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. As always, appreciate you watching. Till next time.